Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is now currently available for early access pre-order, and because of this, we've now been able to see all of the Mastercrafts coming in the Vault Edition. So for today's video, I figured I'd showcase them all for you guys that maybe haven't seen them yet. Now, first up, we have the Plague Doctor, which is a blueprint for the Ames 85. Now, this one is a little bit more normal compared to the other blueprints. Regardless, this is still one of my favorite things to use in the beta. Now, as a rating, I'd probably have to rate this one a solid 7 out of 10. Alright, next up, we have the Scourge, which is for the Jackal. Now, as we can see, this one is a lot more detailed than the last one, has an extremely unique inspect animation and some decent attachments, and is also very fun to use. So for this one, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. Alright, next up we have Brainstorm. This one is for the LR762 and has a similar inspection style to the Plague Doctor. However, this one is ice instead of gas. Now, unfortunately, I'd have to give this one about a 6 out of 10, basically just because I don't really use it too much. Alright, now next up we have Unrepentant for the Marine SP. Now, this thing is by far the best blueprint in the Vault Edition. Now, this goes without saying, but this one is by far my favorite as well. As we see here, the animation on this thing is absolutely insane, and honestly, I just love looking at it. Now, of course, the blueprint itself is very fun to use in the game, so all this together, I'd have to give this one a solid 10 out of 10. And finally, let's go ahead and get onto the blade called Mind's Eye. This one not only looks quite wild, but it also has what I think is the most hilarious inspection animation for this entire bundle. You see, for this one, you flick it, and then the creature wakes up and it proceeds to get mad at you and tries to hurt you. Now, of course, this thing is also an absolute blast to use in the game. On top of that, it's also extremely satisfying to use. So having said all that, this one, of course, gets another straight 10 out of 10. Now, of course, last but certainly not least is the characters that you get in the Vault Edition. First off, we have the Oblivion skin for Helen Park. This really isn't anything crazy, and I'd just give this a simple 5 out of 10. Next up, we have the Umbra skin for Russell Adler. Now, this one's a little better than the other one, but not too much, so just a 6 out of 10. And then, of course, we have the Warden of Alcatraz skin for Brutus, which, of course, Brutus is the Warden of Alcatraz from Black Ops 2 Zombies and Black Ops 3 Zombies. And, of course, this is a straight 15 out of 10. Then we have the Reborn skin for Klaus, who is from Black Ops Cold War's Mauer Toten. And, of course, this one also is a straight 15 out of 10. All right, now that is going to conclude this video. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, please drop down there and hit that like. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you guys got the Vault Edition. And if you guys are enjoying the beta or not, please don't forget to follow me for all upcoming Black Ops 6 tips, tricks, news, or anything in between. But otherwise, you guys try to have yourselves a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys around.